At the beginning of Twilight Princess, there's a way to warp Link to a different location nearby if you alter his movement while he's in a first-person view from his home. I'm not sure why this occurs, but let's take a closer look. Today's video is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. DollarShaveClub.com delivers amazing razors right to my door for a fraction of the price that I used to pay. Get your 1-month trial of any razor for $1. Free shipping, no commitments, cancel anytime. Visit DollarShaveClub.com/SwankyBox to sign up today. And I want to thank Dollar Shave Club for supporting me as a creator, especially since this channel is caught in monetization limbo for a few months, which sucks a lot. But anyways, back to the video. Hey guys, SwankyBox here, and today we're going to be covering Twilight Princess. Now at the start of the game, there's Link's house, and you come out of it and you're supposed to do some tasks in the village. You're supposed to herd some goats. And it's interesting to me because when I go back to Link's house, and what actually I'll show you in a second, there's a opportunity to warp out of his house. That's something you can't normally do without, altering Link's position, but I find it interesting that it does exist. So as you can see here, we're just in the area where we start at the beginning of the game. This is right after the first couple initial cutscenes. We've gone back and retrieved Epona. This would be normally where we would be doing the slingshot challenge right here with these little kids. But what we're going to be going and doing is actually up here. So we're going to climb into Link's house. Link's house is a place I didn't come back to very often in this game. Obviously, you can't get back to this area till much later. But even when I started the game, it wasn't like Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time where I felt like I frequented Link's establishment. But this is Link's house. We're going to be going upstairs, but before I do that, I just want to show you is a quick refresher of what the house is like. So you have this downstairs area that's pitch black. You have the middle ground area where we just came in, and then we have the upper area, which has, I believe, 2 levels. So there's the first level you climb up on, and then there's a second level. So if we go up this first ladder, and then we go up this second ladder, we're going to come to a window. And this window is used in several, cutscenes at the beginning of the game. So if we look through the window, we are going to see basically everything down below. The kids, the entire area we were just at. There's not a whole lot you can do here. And if we actually move the camera, it's kind of interesting because nothing's really... Link's not actually there. We're just seeing through a first-person perspective. This is sort of what the house looks like. Nothing too exciting, but what happens is normally when we exit this cutscene or this viewing window, we're going to appear back inside. So watch what happens normally. So there's a quick fade, and then we appear back here. Now this is where things get interesting though, because if we alter Link's position at all, it changes where he shows up. So let's go ahead and open this again. So now we're looking around. And I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can move Link. And you normally can't do this, but I'm gonna see. So now, see how long that's fading? Now watch this. So he appears in a different map. So now I'm in the village, but did you see that? I fell. I just fell and landed. So actually, I'm gonna jump out of bounds and show you what the respawn looks like, because the respawn is gonna take me back to where I joined the map or where I entered the map. So we're gonna go ahead and fly up here onto these hills and slide back down, unfortunately. All right, let's see if I can get past these. Because if we get far enough, we'll actually fall through the map and we'll respawn. And again, I just fell right here on the edge of the map. But let's compare it to if you were to normally come in through just walking. So we're gonna go back to the main area. Let this load. Okay, so now we're back in the main area where we were. And let's just walk back into the village. So with a normal load-in, Link walks into the village. So let's go ahead and see what if I can make him die again. I'm curious if it's going to just make me fall or if it's going to make me walk back in. Okay, see, that's what's interesting to me. So Link got up from the ground like he fell on a cliff and got back to his feet. But if we came in the other way, it spawned us like right here. We spawned right where the top of Link's head is at. And it's strange. Like, there's no reason for this to happen. I'm trying to figure out how this exactly happens. It may be very similar to the wrong warps in Ocarina of Time or in other games where basically messing with the parameters of the game by forcing Link to move, in this case, forced him to load into this map at not the accurate location, not the normal starting point, but instead a little bit off. And you guys also may be wondering, like, obviously I have the Master Sword. I have a weird floating heart in the middle of the screen. I have a couple cheats on. Obviously I have these items and stuff, but these cheats aren't actually affecting this from happening. The only thing that's affecting it is actually, I guess, me displacing Link's movement while exiting the window. But I just thought it was kind of interesting. It's a little bit of a short thing. One other thing I want to show you while we're here, this beehive up here. So normally, actually I'll show you what normally happens right now. So what you're normally supposed to do is take your slingshot and basically shoot this thing down. And when he does, it falls down and shatters. But now let's do it a different way. So instead of using the slingshot, let's actually take and use the claw shots. So obviously I have these hacked into the game. Just basically started Link with all his weapons, but you can actually grab this out of the tree if I get close enough. And it's huge. So now we can actually walk around with it. I'm curious what happens if we go into water with it. I'm sure it'll probably maybe just shatter. Oh, it actually floats. Oh, and now we're broke. I guess you can only pull it from the tree once it's hanging in the tree. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to showcase that warp I discovered. It's by displacing Link's movement. Then I just want to kind of, show you guys the thing in the tree. But if anyone has any insight on why this may occur, I'm very curious. Please put your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear your explanation, why you may think this is happening. And I'm going to be spending some more time with Zelda games as well. Obviously, there's going to be a ton more Mario content coming because I have tons and tons of ideas still to get through. But there's a lot of things, even Zelda games, that I want to explore and show you all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Looking forward to seeing your thoughts, and I will see you next time. Cheers! So I'm going to keep tinkering with this to see why this occurs, but in the meantime, check out some of these other videos because I think you'll enjoy them.